Emotional suffering is abandonment. Absolute. Try to feel it, absolute. And the only way you can treat that for us that are in this here, where you can get rid of this desire to kill yourself, when you put one hand in that hand and the other hand up in the air, and you become the conduit from this world to the next. You become the conduit from the human existence to the eternal existence. Emotional suffering is the worst form of suffering. And since we know what it's from, many of the people who are asking for assisted suicide are really begging for, not sympathy, not empathy. They're begging for love. Today I had 60, 70, 80 people come in, and I asked them, how do they love one another? Well, how do they love anybody? How do you love anybody? You're present. Your presence. You touch. You have to touch your patients. You have to touch one another. Do we? Do we touch enough? No. Babies in the mother's uterus suck thumbs and put their heads against the uterus to hear the sound of the blood. They suck each other's toes, twins. We are tactile creatures. Put a baby in a crib and don't touch them for 2 years, they're totally schizophrenic, irreversible. They can't get better. Am I just saying that? No, it happened in Romania. They had a whole generation of schizophrenics. Of course, they put the orphans in cribs and said, don't touch them. We're tactile creatures. We have to touch. I told the group, touch, take each other's hands. We have to hold one another. Hold one another. And then the most important thing is to say the words. My husband knows I love him because I go take the garbage out. No. He knows that he knows. You know he loves you when he takes you, when he says to you, I'll never forgive you. I'll never leave you. When you can't walk, I'll walk with you. I love you. That's what they do right there. You see them? Those two little, you see them? They do it. We do it. We do it. We're not suffering all day with worrying about people going to kill themselves or want to kill themselves. Not when we're loving them. And the last thing is grief. We have to help the families and the physical suffering. You cannot allow people to stay in that. You can't go home as a health caregiver, leaving someone in agony and pain, and expect that that person's not going to be destroyed by that pain. And nature of human suffering, and finally, is grief. Grief is the worst. Grief doesn't go away. Grief stays. You could be having, when you lose someone you love, or something happens, you could be having dinner. Front door, you get up, you go into the front door, there's a gentleman there. Hello, my name is Mr. Grief. I saw through the window you were having dinner. You looked like you were enjoying it. I just want to let you know I'm in the neighborhood. Grief. I remember, I'm married 52 years now, 53 years, my beloved wife, Monica. I had a wonderful dinner plan. I had, still did, lobster with linguine, our favorite. We're going to be, her and I, private, loving dinner, because we have a lot of kids home. And this was going to be for us. Then with the kids, will be a different one. And I'm sitting there saying, hurry up, Monica, get your makeup on. The restaurant's waiting. Monica came out and said, I'll be right there. I'm ready. And died. Died. Where are you going? You think I wanted to live? Why are you going? Let me put you in the car and drive you off a cliff. Together, I don't want to stay here. I really did not want to stay. If there was any kind of I wanted to go off the cliff, or if anyone came and made an offer, I would have taken the offer. I think that grief is one of the reasons grief, depression, are the reason why people are asking, they don't want to stay anymore. Our job is to make them want to stay by being present, by touching, by holding, and tell them they're loved, and we need them. We need you. Please don't leave me. We need you. I'm going to end here because I don't know what else to say. Love absolutely is going to make it for us the difference of our lives. Love is the final answer for what it is. I'm never going in a room with a syringe filled with death. I'm going in and putting these people in my arms and immersing them in a pool of love. I'm not going in there with death. I'm going in there with love. I only hope we all have the strength that we're able to stop this insanity. I'm looking for a catastrophic event where someone is given assisted suicide and they weren't ill at all and they weren't dying at all. This is what's going to happen. That woman that killed herself, Tiffany, with the glioblastoma, she may have been the candidate, a beautiful, wonderful candidate. There's a beautiful nurse now in North Carolina, glioblastoma. She's now a pediatric nurse in oncology and cancer, who had the polio treatment, has been totally cured. So with that, I'm stopping.